That's a heavy buck. I just matched him.
My name's Ben, and I'm on a quest to find a shed in every state in the U.S. I don't even know if this is possible, and I'm risking everything to try to get it done. Come along with me as we travel the country in search of shed antlers. Alright folks, on the road to Georgia. Florida was awesome. I had a great time with those guys. Just super cool dudes, knowledgeable, awesome, and it's fun to hang out with. So Georgia is going to be kind of a solo mission. Luckily my friend Les, you guys remember Les from last year, and his friend Kara hooked me up with a landowner who has a good piece of property. They found some sheds there already this year, so it seems like a really good potential. It seems like a big piece of property, a very, very nice one. It's a plantation. So we're gonna head to Georgia next, about a 4-hour drive up there. I'm gonna stay tonight, got a room lined up. I'm being bougie this trip. Last trip I slept in my truck, it didn't get rooms. This trip, as you can tell by my manicured self, I've been getting some rooms, so it's gonna be great. Let's go get another one knocked off, folks. We got Florida, we got Florida. Beautiful. Morning, small town, Georgia. Stayed in a room here last night. Got some good sleep, kind of. Headed out to hunt. We've suffered a tragedy, folks. A one that I don't know that we will ever recover from. The tour might be over. I left my energy drink in the fridge at the hotel. Not good, folks. Only way we can keep going is if by some miracle they have one at this grocery store. I guess we'll see. Okay, guys, we're gonna be okay. We're off and running here in Georgia, so an amazing property. Holy cow. Like 1,600 acres, and it's just absolutely beautiful. They don't really hunt deer on it, she said. Maybe one or two here and there. They hunt some birds, some quail here. It's just, wow. You never know where you're coming, right? This is just, my friend Kara and Les set me up with Amy here, and she said, yeah, come hike my property. And yeah, it's one of those dream pieces of property. Just absolutely beautiful. So we're gonna go hike it for some antlers. Said there's a lot of deer around. Start right here by the house. Said that they see plenty of them back in here. And we'll see what we can get into. If you're wondering, trails with rubs like that, good sign. Good sign. Beautiful spot. Creek down in the bottom there. Nice little pine benches. Shed buck. Oh, I can't tell if he is or not. Just jumped about 10 deer right there, and there's about 5 here behind me. Lots of deer here. Lots of deer. Deer tracks. Frogs jumping in the creek. A lot of deer crossing through. Coming out into this, which is a duck pond to be. Gonna flood this eventually. Another 10 deer right there. No sheds yet. Been hiking for a pretty good amount of time. Hour maybe? I knew I'd about have to step on one. This grass is so tall. There's a burn over here that I'm headed over to, and I'm walking down this as like a gas line. But there's beds right here and right here and right here. And I seriously, if this was a snake, it would have bit me. I saw it as it was sitting at my feet. Fresh brown in Georgia. We got her. Oh my gosh. I've been walking for a couple hours, and that's it's a relief. Like, I had a feeling that it wouldn't be impossible here, even though the grass is crazy tall, hard to see. I knew with the amount of deer that there's been around, we would had a good chance of finding one. So, oh man, that's just the weight off my shoulders. And I have plenty of time today, so I'm actually gonna keep hiking. I'm gonna hike the rest of this, and then I'm gonna go over and hit this burn and check it out, make some loops, because there are supposed to be some big deer here, and now we can just hike for fun because she is knocked out. We got her, baby. Yes, freaking Georgia. That's state number 49. Just kidding, 39. 49 would be cool. One more till we hit 40. Folks, really starting to get this place figured out. That one looks like maybe a year old or something. I found this one here about 5 minutes ago. The deer, so I beat the thick stuff in the brush, but I think they're so unpressured around here that they're just using these cutout rows. So I think if I walk, I mean, they are coming down through the thick stuff like that, But I think if I just walk these cutout walks, then I'll maybe keep stumbling on a few of them. So that's awesome. Just kind of bushwhacking through all this thick stuff, and I saw a leg bone. And I looked down. Jeez, that's a wide deer. Holy cow. Fresh dead. Look at that thing. Holy crap, that thing is wide. It's one of the wider whitetail bucks I've ever seen. Jeez. Holy cow. Thing's got to be like 24 inches wide. Awesome. Pretty fresh dead too. I don't know what the rule is. I got service right here. I'm gonna sit on this log and figure it out. But dang, that thing's cool. I don't know how I'd get him home anyway. But awesome buck. Got her in the rental. Headed to the next one. South Carolina, here we come. Important little update here. The comments recently, everybody's been asking, they want to know what states am I missing, what states do I need to get done. I also want to thank some people who bought apparel, so hang on if you bought apparel. So, after Georgia, getting that one done, here are the states that I'm still missing. South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, New Hampshire, Maine, Vermont, California, Oregon, Washington, Colorado, and Louisiana. All right, so those are the states that I'm still missing. So 11 to go, and I think you're gonna want to stick around because I've got some good videos coming up from some other states. But I do need to thank some people who bought apparel. All right, I've been doing this every few videos because I edit these kind of in big groups, and so I'll just thank everybody in one, and then it makes it a little bit easier for me. So let's see, going back. So here are the people who've ordered apparel since the last video. Tracy Corwin, thank you, Tracy. I've seen your name on here plenty of times and I really appreciate that. Cooper Baker. So Cooper Baker is not a regular one. He's actually a really cool kid. His girlfriend hit me up and she said that Cooper is somebody who is dealing with a brain tumor right now, and he's had surgery recently for his brain tumor, so he sent him out some shirts and hats. But I just want to give a shout out to Cooper and tell you, buddy, I hope that everything's going well with your recovery. We're praying for you and we're pulling for you. Michael Corp, good size order, thank you, Michael. Matt Martins, thank you, Matt. Tanner Komorski, thank you, Tanner. Drew Gillette, and Derek Brewer. And then my son Ridge, who's off camera, wants to be thanked in this video as well, even though he hasn't bought any apparel from my store. So get a job, you little bum. All right, thank you guys for tuning in and watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Oh yeah, and River. Up next, we're headed to North and South Carolina, and then we're gonna try Virginia, so stay tuned.
Stay tuned.